If you have ever wished that someone could just tell you exactly what to eat, a nutritional prescription, then you will want to listen in today to learn when that's helpful and when it's not. Hello, my friend. I'm Cookie Rosenblum, your master weight loss coach and author, and I'm here today to help you stop overeating. This is episode 281. Where does nutritional advice fit in with learning to be a natural eater? Be sure to grab my free training, How to Stop Overeating in 3 Steps, at weightlossmadereal.com/3 steps, the number 3, because learning how to stop overeating is the first step toward weight loss. So today we're talking about nutritional advice and where it fits into your plan to become a natural eater. The diet industry right now brings in revenue in the billions every year, and it's mostly from prescriptions of what to eat. I don't mean a prescription like a drug prescription, but someone laying out a plan for you and telling you what and usually how much to eat. And there's so many different ideas about how to do that, so many schools of thought. We know about the common ones that are available to the general public. And one of them is Weight Watchers, which gives you a point system, and free foods. Another is basic old calorie counting. Another used to be popular, counting your fat grams. Some people count sugar grams. Some people count carbs. Some people like intermittent fasting or Whole30. These are all prescriptions of how and what to eat. So if there are all these prescriptions out there available to you, what's the problem? Why can't you just pick one and stick with it? If overeating, eating too much, more than your body needs, is your habit, and if picking any nutritional prescription would solve that habit and cure it and help you unlearn it, then you would not be listening to me right now, because you'd be able to buy one book or one food plan or visit one dietitian or nutritionist and eat exactly what they or it tells you, and you'd stop overeating, you'd lose weight, and you would be done with the whole problem. But what I want you to see today is we're talking about 2 totally separate issues. Nutritional advice is valuable, and I am not an expert on what to eat. But I am an expert on why we eat more than our body needs, which is overeating. And it's the main cause of having extra weight on your body. So nutritional advice alone, while valuable, is not enough to change your habit. It does not answer why you have urges to eat when you're not hungry. And it does not answer why you keep eating. Yes, I know the food tastes good, but you keep eating when you're no longer hungry. So in order to change overeating habits before you worry about what to eat, you need to change them where they start. And they don't start in your stomach. They start in your mind. Whether it's emotional eating to avoid a feeling, whether it's habitual overeating, eating when other people eat, eating at certain times of the day, like, oh, look, it's lunchtime, I need to eat, or it's the end of the day, I deserve to eat. Eating at times when you're stressed, and let's face it, who has not been stressed in the past 2.5 years? Eating when you're bored and you have nothing to do and your mind is telling you you should do something. And eating is better than doing nothing. Eating when you need to soothe yourself and you don't have any knowledge of what to do for self-care. And food becomes a self-soothing ritual. Eating when you think you just deserve something, you're working hard, you're getting through day by day, which is an accomplishment these days, right? You deserve something. But usually, unless you're hungry, it's not food. And there's the eating when food is your best friend, when it's your nice, comfy blankie, and you just use it to cozy up with, to make yourself feel good. So there's so many different reasons why we overeat, and so many of us look for a nutritional prescription as the answer. As I said, it is valuable. But what needs to happen first? 3 things. Number 1, you need to know the signals of your body telling you when you're hungry, when you should start eating. You need to, number 2, understand your mind and why and how it works to drive you to eat. You need to understand how you form those habits. And number 3, to have a self-care plan that doesn't use food. And this is what we do in that 3-step training that I created for you. 3 steps to end overeating. So I hope you grab that. It's a very, very good beginning point of learning how to eat, think, love your way to become a natural eater. Now, some of you right now don't like what I'm saying. Now, don't worry. I'm not going to take it personally. You don't like what I'm saying because your lower brain is wired to suggest that you keep doing what you always do, that you keep doing the easiest thing possible and just do it again and again and again, which leads you to think, tell me what to eat and I'll follow it. Give me a plan. Give me a program. Be exact. Give me the right amounts. I will just do it. That's what part of you wants. Eating plans, nutritional advice tell you what to eat, how often, how much. And some are valid for you to use for specific reasons, but not to stop habits of overeating. So first, you need to learn what drives you to food when you're not hungry. You need to learn to hear those signals from your body that have quieted down since you were a baby who used to cry when she was hungry, and you stopped hearing those and get really good at starting and stopping at the right time. And then what? Yes, what we do then is we learn what to eat. And that is when you may want nutritional advice. It's important after you understand your body and your mind and put them together and get very clear on when to eat, and then you're ready to get help deciding what to eat. Some of the factors that might drive you to get nutritional advice are health needs. Maybe your doctor recommended that you alter what you're eating to deal with blood sugar values, or your cholesterol values, or inflammation in your body, or heart condition, or any number of physical issues. You might be dealing with food allergies or food sensitivities, or you might want help with your energy level, or how to eat for your age and your body's activity level. Food plans from a dietitian or nutritionist are geared towards these kinds of things, and they're important after you build a foundation of eating like a natural eater. So right now, are you saying, I'm so confused. I don't know what to do. I don't know where to turn. I don't know how I should eat. And my answer to you is you do not have to be confused. Confusion comes from a thought like, there's so many choices. Who should I listen to? Should I go see a nutritionist? Should I see a dietitian? Should I go on the internet and find an eating plan? Of course, if you're asking your brain those questions, it's going to create the feeling of overwhelm. And then you won't know what your next step is, and you will spin around in a confused state for a while. But here's the simple answer. First, decide when you're going to eat. Are you hungry? Yes or no? And not you saying, I guess I could eat, or that looks really good, or I haven't had that in a while. Are you hungry? Very, very clear. If you're not sure, don't eat. As you wait, your hunger will get more clear. And then you're going to learn what enough is. What's the point when you know physically that you should stop? And you'll get really good at reading your body. And you'll put that together. That is the eat part of my program. And then you're going to work on what to eat and decide what advice to follow. So besides wanting weight loss, what is your biggest need? I want you to use your higher brain to make an intelligent decision about what to eat, asking, besides the weight loss, if you're learning to eat from hunger to enough, you're solving the weight loss issue. But after that, what is it you're wanting to work on? What is it you're wanting to solve? Is it health? Is it being intelligent to avoid a potential health issue? Is it to help yourself age gracefully? Then you can seek nutritional advice and pick a plan based on your most prominent need. And while you're doing that, you're still going to honor your hunger. You're still going to use self-care intelligently instead of using food to feel comforted or taken care of. You're still going to manage your mood even while you're getting nutritional advice. That doesn't stop. That's your foundation. So you're doing those foundational things, and then you try the plan. You test it. You try the advice that you're given. I want you to be sure to understand that you cannot expect a list of foods to make you happy, or to take all problems away, or to worry less about the world or your life. Think of an eating plan as a way to optimize your physical body and your health. And then you look at the results. Be sure not to look for miracles from an eating plan. Just start thinking. All these plans, most of them hopefully, were created by experts. But you are the expert of you. You're the expert of your body. You're the expert of your needs. So solve the internal, emotional, and mental stuff first, and then go out there and solve the what to eat problem. Pick a plan, make sure you give it enough time, and then evaluate your results just like a scientist would. When I ate this way, here's what happened. Look at it concretely, factually, neutrally, just the facts. And then you go back to whoever's giving you that nutritional advice and look for your next steps. Remember, you're going to solve why you're overeating first, get confident, get comfortable, and then deal with any lingering issues about your body with expert nutritional advice. This week, I want you to think about what I just said. Are you still looking for a plan with amounts and types of food to eat? If so, I want you to step back and ask if you've solved the basic issues first, knowing when you're hungry, knowing when you've had enough, and being able to skillfully move back and forth between those 2 points. All right, my friend, this is your Coach Cookie reminding you that as you search for answers, keep it real, just like you. And I will see you next week.